Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 76 of this Gottne Till I Die save. Things have got a lot better from where we were last time. It was all looking a bit crappy, a bit disappointing. I took a little bit of time away from the game to try and figure it out, what was going on, why we weren't able to score the goals. I did a few things to try and put that right, and as you can see, what we have done has improved what the team has done no end. Let's have a little look at the results in the last month. So last time we were together, it was this game against Astra, which we should have won easily, had lots and lots of chances, but just weren't putting the ball in the back of the net, which was frustrating. And we've had now a month of football and we won every single game. So I think there was three things that I did. I switched the game off and took some time to think about it. I put a friendly. We had a little bit of a gap. This month was ridiculous just for the amount of games we had to play. And once we got on a bit of a bad run, it was really hard to change that momentum. So I had a chance then to put a friendly in there to get ourselves some green, which hopefully we could then take forward. I also completely cleared the squad and then just built the squad again from fresh, just from scratch, just to try and make sure you all had all the right players in the right places, and thinking about that a little bit more. And the other thing was a comment from Aussie Villain, something I probably shouldn't have been even mentioned, but it was absolutely right. I basically against this side, Astra G, we'll call them, we've been trying to beat them with shoot on sight on. You know, we were creating so many chances, but because we had shoot on sight on, we were shooting from miles away. So what I've been trying to do is to use that. We start the games on shoot on sight, but to actually go to work the ball in the box or some other form of attacking just a little bit more to try and vary the way we're playing, and it worked. It worked beautifully. So after the win against Sandviks, we then went away to Göteborg. Very hard game. We went 2-0 up. Krebs and Henningsen rather than Hensington got the goals. They scored very late on. It helped we had a lot of the players back from injury. That little break really did sort us out a little bit. Then we had a couple of games against Falkensberg to play and a couple of games against Malmo and a Euro Cup 2. So game against Falkensberg away from home, goal from Bjorndal, 1-0 win very early on. He was right place, got the goal, great. Then we played Sheriff Tiraspol. I thought this was going to be an easy game. Turned out to be very easy. I love their logo, I have to say. Krebs with a couple, Moller, Simpson got himself on the score sheet, which was nice. Paul and an own goal from then, a 6-1 victory. You can't complain with that. So look how we're doing there. Suddenly we're back in this and we're playing them again. We should win that. I still feel quite good about getting through that. Yeah, that will be good. Then we played Falkensberg at home. Hat-trick from Krebs, which was nice. Nielsen scored a nice goal as well. Really nice goal. And they had an own goal to level it up. But we looked very comfortable against Falkensberg. Malmo have been playing a lot of games recently. They've been in a little bit of a rut. They were top of the league and they've managed to screw it up. They are no longer going to win the league, which is massively disappointing, and this is because we beat them 3-0. Krebs 2 goals and Azare with a penalty, and it's looking good. So we're playing Malmo away from home. I don't know what to think about this. I'm not sure we're good enough to win away from home, but if we could have a month of completely green, that would be great. And then we will be coming back at some point here just to make sure we have qualified for the I'm still not certain about it, but it's looking more positive than it was. So I should have 6 points here. This will be an interesting game against Hajduk Split. And then we've got the return game against Astra Georgi, who drew in their game against Hajduk Split. So I still think we've got very good opportunities to get through. We've just not started that well. But right then, guys, today we're playing Malmo. I've got the team ready to go. Let's do this thing. There's a few. The last game wasn't that long ago, so we've had to rotate a little bit. And this is what we're going with. We've got Bjorndal and Krebs up top. On the right side, Henningsen, left side Camp, Samare just ahead of Tinnerholm in midfield. Across the back, this is where it's a bit changed. Steinerson is not fully fit, but it was either him or Ali, and I felt let's last game of the season really in the league. Let's go with that. Hedzovic is back with Bilderbrick in the middle of defence. Anderson's on the bench, but he is knackered, and Diallo is going to be playing on the right side because Nielsen is injured, with Benediktsson in goal. He's getting some games from Iceland, which is nice to see. So let's see whether we can do one over against Malmo. As you can see, it's Steinarsson who is looking a little bit knackered. If we can win this... Oh, it's over the top. Hit the bar and over the top. If we can win this, then we put ourselves in a reasonable position for finishing in 4th. Well, they've cleared it, and they've managed to find Gran. I don't think that's a penalty. Oh, not a penalty. Clearly not a penalty. I don't think that was a sending off. Goth. Knapsog. Goth fires it forward, but we've managed to get hold of it. That's a little bit unlucky there. All wide. Just wide. That was a little bit unlucky, but they've started well. I'd like someone to mark this bloke, considering, you know... Oh, Diallo's got it. He's played it along up the pitch, and this is where we're strong. Krebs, he beats his man, running like the wind. Oh, Beyond just didn't quite. If he'd slid in there, we might have scored that. Right. Well, it's an even start. It was always going to be hard, and looks like they've got a chance with a free kick. Martins. Oh, it's a lovely save from Benediktsson. I think that was heading him. 17 minutes in. Very, very pleasing. And here we go. Might just get creative in there. We're probably going to have to ring Steinarsson off at some point because he's knackered. I mean, part of the reason they didn't win their game was they were trying to play... Oh, that looked poor. They were trying to play with a lot of teams who were... It's disallowed for some reason. But a lot of players who were absolutely shattered. And it looks like they're trying to do this again. That's a nice tackle, but it's one of those that's sort of... Oh, well done, boys. Offside again. So you look at this, they've got Ali Geezer, a great name. They've been playing him, and he's been absolutely shattered. And why wouldn't you rotate with some of these guys on the bench? Oh, we've got that. Kemp running forward. I mean, you have to think that part of the reason... Part of the reason they are giving the ball up now and again is because they're just a little bit too tired to be playing quality football. 0-0. It's really not too bad. Let's have a look at the other teams around us. Douche Gardens are 2-0 up. Norrköping are down. And who's the other team that we're worried about? Göteborg are drawing 1-1. That's pretty good. Decent play. I think we might be thinking of bringing on Ali on this left side of defence. Right, and so Kemp here. Forsblom. We're going to make a couple of changes there. And Steinarsson. We're going to make 3 changes with the last few minutes to go and see if we can just push through them right at the end here. As you can say, I mean, look at them. They are absolutely shattered. And we finished 0-0, which is, I mean, it's not great for you guys, but I think that's an awesome, really good result. Obviously, Hedzovic, he's probably not going to be here next season. But we didn't lose against Malmo over 2 legs, and they've been one of the better sides. Göteborg with a late goal by the look of it. They did, yeah, they beat 90th minute goal, which means we are finished in 5th place, which is not too bad at all. We've done okay. I am happy with that, absolutely happy with that. So we have now for next episode we're going to be somewhere in here. I think we'll probably come back for one of these games here when the qualification is on the line. So I think we can easily get through. We just need to show that. And it's probably going to be the Hajduk split game, which is going to be of importance, and it may be the last 2 games in the end. But looking all right there. Certainly a great performance there. So we have shown our ability, and it's going to be interesting to see how we get on next season with. I think some very good partnerships in there, just not quite the right combinations. I think a decent centre back would be useful to get in. We need to think about up top bringing someone decent in there, and I think those are the 2 areas that we want to look at. We'll probably lose a few of these other guys who aren't getting so many games. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed that, please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully, for our qualification into the knockout phases of the Euro Cup 2, but I'm not guaranteeing anything. See you then. Goodbye.